So I was invited by my brother to go to the Chow of Krakatoa Island. First I thought, what the heck? We're going to Krakatoa? That active volcano? What are we gonna do? Bungee jumping into a crater full of lava and bathing yourself in smoking hot volcano gas? But of course it's not. As you can see, we're going to the Chow of Krakatoa, which is like the remnant of the Krakatoa volcano that had erupted long time ago. It was located between Sumatra and Java Islands in Indonesia. The Chow of Krakatoa volcano itself is still active but hasn't erupted in a long time. And then I realized that this vacation will be just like a regular island vacation kind of thing where you do things like, snorkeling, hiking, swimming in the sea, relaxing below the sunset, all those good stuff. At first, when my brother asked me to go, I still didn't know whether I should go because this trip didn't involve my whole family. But since my life is a boring life of normality where nothing interesting ever happened, I said, why not? We went there on a tour group with a few random people, although I know a couple of them because some of them were my brother's friend and I know some personally. Anyway, a few weeks later, we went from our house a bit late at night because I just came back from the cinema after watching a movie with my friends. So my brother was already pissed at me when I arrived. So first we went to one of my brother's friend's house, and after a while we traveled to a dock where we rode a ferry to cross from Java to Sumatra Island, which took around 2 hours. Then after we arrived on the city of Bandar Lampung, which is super early in the morning that time, we took this small cramped minivan for 2 to 3 hours to go to, guess what? Yet another dock, so we can get to the other island. Then we rode a wooden fisherman boat to get to an island called Sebesi Island, which is a small island that's located near the Chow of Krakatoa Island. The wooden boat kinda looks like this in real life, but this is my best attempt on rebuilding it in The Sims. Also, since we're a bunch of youngsters, we got on the roof of the boat instead. Yeah, I know, we're such some cool rebels, wow. But it kinda backfired because we got totally sunburned after the trip. So off the boat go! First, we reached the main island where we will be staying for 2 days. We stayed on a villa near the beach, and since tons of people are staying there, we had to sleep on the floor with really uncomfortable sleeping bags. We placed our things there and then went into the boat again to go to one of the greatest snorkeling spots around the island. Once we reached there, I immediately wore my snorkeling mask and take a dip into the sea, and I couldn't believe what my eyes just saw down there. The underwater is just beautiful and gorgeous and magnificent and breathtaking and hundreds of other adjectives to describe the scenery I had just witnessed. After that amazing experience, we headed to the coast of an island, not for snorkeling but for a good swim. And this is where things started going wrong. You see, a lot of people went up to the roof of the boat and then just literally jumped into the sea from there. I was scared to do this at first, but I'm tempted to do it cause yeah, adrenaline. So I did, but it was with my brother. Also, note that I necklaced my glasses with these straps. Just ignore the editing, I can't find any glasses straps custom contents. And thought, oh man, this will of course keep my glasses safe from the fierce sea water current. And yeah, I'm an idiot. After I swam back to the boat, I realized that I lost my glasses, leaving the straps hanging on my neck, which freaked the hell out of me since I'm practically blind without them. But fortunately, I always brought a backup glasses in case things like this happens. But it's not the same thickness as my actual glasses and it has white frames, which looks really bad on me. But oh no, the misfortune didn't end there. So after that we went back to the island, had a barbecue party at night and then slept for the night. The next day, we planned to hike up to the Chow of Krakatoa. So we already have some kind of training shoes or boots for that day, right? Well, I already brought my own training shoes, and guess what? The next day, when we were preparing to go there, they're gone. Just gone. I can't find it anywhere. Searched through the villa, front yard, nothing. And at that point, my brother already marked me as an extremely careless piece of crap. But I swear to God, I put it right next to me sleeping. So, since I didn't have time to look for it anymore, I am forced to wear my one and only footwear at the time, sandals. But oh no, the misfortune still didn't end there. We went to the Chow of Krakatoa volcano on the same boat, and I expected it to be like a normal hiking on a normal mountain, where the dirt is solid and easy to be walked on. But nope, after we got there and started hiking, the mountainside is fully covered with this annoying sand where if you step on them, your whole feet will be sunk in. This is the real picture there to visualize it clearly. And do note that I'm wearing sandals at the time, so it's even more difficult. People are already near the top while I'm still scrabbling up on the bottom trying to hike this goddamn mountain. I eventually took my sandals off and continued since it's just too hard. After an intense struggling, I finally reached the top only to find out that people already took pictures and stuff without me. But I didn't care and I immediately sat on a random rock since I'm extremely exhausted. After resting for a while, I stood up, looked at the views and my oh my was it breathtaking. I was mesmerized when I saw both the sea and the land from this spot. This is the actual view, by the way. Oh yeah, actually we were not on the top of the volcano, but it's more of like near the valley that divides between the top and our current spot. Anyway, I finally took some pictures and group photos with the others, and then we went back to the foot of the mountain to get to the boat and finish the trip. We went back to Bandar Lampung City again and then took a ferry back to Jakarta. I was so tired that I slept even before the ferry moved and woke up on the ferry already arrived in Jakarta. And that was my trip to the Choll of Krakatoa. Even though I had a few unfortunate moments, it was still a spectacular trip which I will never forget. So yeah, hello guys, this is my first attempt on a new type of video called Sim Stories. It's like the storytelling animation videos type of thing. But since I can't animate, I use the Sims instead. Do you like this kind of stories? If so, I'll be gladly to make more of this. Anyway, I hope that you click the like button below, and if you do like this and want more, be sure to subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much guys and see you later.